Here, this will serve as a...
Arlecchino, hold up a second! Since you brought us all this way, would you mind telling us what you got planned? We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here. And if even...
Simple.
Huh? Are you...
You're surprised, but the more I thought about... When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of... What's more, whenever... Exactly. Together with my own investigations over the past few years, for instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the... You all understand the nature of...
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corrupt...
Yes. And that's the reason I'm always careful.
Oh, sounds...
Anyway, the rest of my story can wait. Is there anything else about the Crimson Moon or the
Paimon has a... Does that mean that...
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they... But I would... Later on. Still.
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar in your... When I looked at you,
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson... Anyway, time... I just want to make sure...
That's right. The iridescent moon...
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started?
When I first became a Harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called... You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's in the Crimson...
Beyond the bound?
The Crimson Moons, they made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, have you died? Did you see it? Until they finally... The adults embraced the children who passed the book,
That explains...
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two worlds. In other words, the flames that burn within. Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of... In short, I can open a passage to that space for... The catch is I'll need to... Very well. Then I'll open...
Traveler, spare me a little more moon... Thank you. I feel like
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent. One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Got it.
I sense a sinister gloom inside, but also the familiar light of the moon. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond all recognition. All right, let's go.
Seismic changes often begin with small windows of opportunity. This could be your window. Seismic changes...
mother from another world. Transcendently itself. I have no right to.
Hey! Look up at the sky! A red moon! This must be the spot, right? Is that the abyss? It's practically...
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss and hung up aloft like mummified remains. Iridescent moon. Was this truly what you wished for?
Careful! There's something spooky about this... Paimon's right behind you! Whatever you... By the way, Columbina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible?
Installation check.
Observe.
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
Defensive mode.
Close your eyes. Observe.
Dance with the waves! With all my strength!
Cleanup sequence in.
Be silent.
from under the mountain.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird... Wait, see that? Looks like a... Looks like a device from the time of Kalia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues. Look at that! Now that the mechanisms Do you think these mechanisms might be the key to
Felindus, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Ugh. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Felindus? Is that Riru's girlfriend? How come we're here at... Oh, yeah. So...
The Abyss has made this space extremely unstable. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here. Like echoes. Or after images.
Whenever I see this view, it takes me back to a poem from my childhood. Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain crest. Mourning still in wistful tone, her fragile soul now laid to rest. For me, of all people, to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson Moon space, is it a coincidence or something more?
He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcry on a misty night. The march of the Wild Hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness.
Defensive mode engaged.
find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Installation chamber deployed.
Observe.
So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking. If it really does exist, then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
The abyssal energy here is too strong! We better pull back for now! Take cover behind the rocks!
With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow. Oh, Rerir, with every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness. If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
Is back to normal. Elendis' voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow. Do you think maybe it's hidden in the moon's reflection?
It must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Then there's no time to lose! Let's go! Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow. That must be the iridescent moon's marrow. Oh, but we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it.
Ultimatum protocol.
The long sleep beckons. Be silent. Observe. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Dance with the waves!
Close your eyes.
We're so close!
Ding dong gunner bomb!
Preparing for dust up. Defensive mode engaged.
Observe. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
The iridescent moon's marrow, still burning away like an undying flame. If we can purify the abyssal power within, it's so cold. Is it you?
Huh?
At long last. I can see. I'm sorry. I lied to you. Even the moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like I was being cut into pieces. Tell me, what was it that brought you to us all that time ago? If only I had possessed your courage. You look so positive. But trust me when I say that
What was that all about? It sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend.
Perhaps she took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once knew. For a fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to tell apart.
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's marrow now. All right, time to leave this place and meet back up. That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon,
Huh?
oh lifeless damsel.
Oh. Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
Who's it? The abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy. Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart!
Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked! They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise.
Hey, it's...
What are you waiting for?
Oh, wait, is that you, Arlecchino? Wait, your hands!
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry. No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
But surely... Oh, we're so sorry,
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is, I was simply...
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now... Feeling stronger?
Hey, Columbina, are you okay?
I'm fine.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned.
It's still not enough. There's no way. Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would. It's okay.
How about now? Fighting fit?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Not Cry. The Ray here of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality, just like the Frost Moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know, but whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, you've been living a wandering life, so you've probably never really cared. All I'll say is this. All right, that's it from me.
You're the best!
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good...
It was a close call, but we got the iridescent moon's marrow and restored Columbina's strength, and that's all that matters.